Welcome to Family Product Reviews. If you are new here, support us by subscribing. Today we will be reviewing the Thinksport Safe Sunscreen SPF 50, 3 ounce. For a non-chemical sunscreen, it rubs in easier than most. However, it is a white-based sunscreen due to its 20 zinc content. It needs a slight whitish cast at first, like all mineral sunscreens do, but that fade quickly on my pale skin. It does leave a bit of a white film if you don't rub it in a lot, but that may be what helps make it work. One curious thing is that when our carry-on bags went through the TSA screening, the size of the tubes triggered a bag search. These are not absorbed and works by creating a physical barrier that reflects the sun. Some studies suggest that some nanoparticles of zinc may be absorbed by your skin, so to be really safe you should look for non-nano particles. Of course, like all the sunscreens, it requires reapplication after you sweat it out for a couple of hours to achieve maximum sun protection. Smells good, and after putting it on also it doesn't have a sticky feeling after putting it on a few times like every other sunscreen. Super fair skin that fairly glowed after a long winter, almost scared to be in the warm California sun, but no worries with this sunscreen on my face. No sunburn, no extra freckles, and it rubbed in after a while. Didn't get white after swimming. Stuff goes on smooth, doesn't smell or leave any residue, and doesn't make you feel all nasty once it's dried a bit. Best sunscreen ever. Like how it has no parabens and is mostly zinc oxide based. No stains on white cotton confirmed. This is a very good sunscreen. It rubs in smoothly, has a mild orange odor, and does not look white after applying. Was great, safe for the islands, no sunburns, and in nice little tubes that you can take and carry on in flights. Works very well. Only possibly slight downside is that it does leave a bit of a whitish coloring since it is a mineral sunscreen, but that didn't bother me. It does go on very white and doesn't blend well, but that doesn't bother me as it may with some folks. This stuff is very sticky and you really have to rub it in, but it never ever stings my eyes or irritates my sensitive skin like most other sunscreens. You're never going to get the ease of chemically offerings a la banana boat, but if you accept that this is as good as it gets, it's a win all around and is now my go-to sunscreen for all day intense hikes in the Southern California sun. One tip: be sure to shake it up and squeeze the tube a bit to counter any settling of the ingredients before opening. To be fair though, my skin is very pale and the white cast may be more visible on people with a little more melanin. The texture of this stuff is very thick, but it doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy, and it doesn't rub off on your clothes, car belongings, etc. Non-nano zinc. There is some concern that the smaller particles may be small enough to be absorbed through your skin and into your body. There are, to my knowledge, no credible studies that show this is possible, or if possible that zinc is harmful when absorbed. There is no fragrance added to this, but the smell of the product is distinct, fairly strong, and doesn't go away completely until after a shower. It goes on thick and can be a little white, not super noticeable, but the whole point of SPF 50 is that you don't get burned. Better consistency than other Reef safe sunscreens and blended into the skin well without leaving white lines around elbow knee creases. Those chemical sunscreens with unsafe ingredients cost me a lot of money and ruin clothing and even stain leather car seats. You have to be careful when applying to not put it on too thick and not to rub it in too much. After shaking it up and letting it sit for a half hour or so, it thickened and was easy to apply again. The key for the sunscreen is to apply it early and be sure it is well rubbed in before you head out. It is not too thick to the point that you have to keep rubbing and rubbing until it is evenly distributed. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and leave your comments below.